Welcome back to Home Gym Hacks and Reviews. Today I have a very special video training back, biceps, and traps with my dad, who at one point in time was a competitive bodybuilder. This was his first workout in this gym, and I think he really enjoyed himself. Also, stay tuned until the end where I try to conduct my first interview. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope that you all like it. Here's a quick update before I get started. With the Iron Master spare bedroom gym and now the Powertec spare bedroom gym, I think I've shown how much utility a spare bedroom gym can offer with the right equipment. And my wife and I just emptied another room for future equipment reviews. With all of the exercises today, we did 1 to 2 warm-up sets, usually 1 work set, and then 1 back-off set at a lighter weight, starting with the Fettle Fitness ISO Pulldown. How you like that machine?
Really nice. Oh, God.
There isn't a lot of talking or playing around in today's workout. We are strictly business, and we are putting forth max effort on our work sets. I was actually very impressed that my dad was able to use all of the weight that I used on my work sets because he's never used any of this equipment. It was super nice having someone spot me who knew what they were doing, who knew when to offer assistance, and who knew when to lay off.
Pull it, squeeze it. That's it.
I'm not going to show all of the warm-up sets and all of the reps for each work set. I think that would be dreadfully boring. I recently added spacers between the bracket and elbow pads, and it fits me good, but you can see here that my dad has a little space between the elbow and arm pad. You ever used one of these before?
Spot?
Nah, not for warm-up. My dad is in his 60s, and he recently got back into lifting within the last 3 months. He is eating like a bodybuilder, multiple meals a day. He said his appetite is out of control. We weighed before this workout, and I was 190, and he was 196. It's super cool that we're able to share this hobby, and he loves the sport of bodybuilding as much as I do. While he likes the old school guys like Frank Zane, his favorite era, and mine, was the Ronnie and Jay era, which is arguably the best rivalry in bodybuilding history.
Okay.
We then moved on to the Fettle Fitness ISO Row. I recently took the seat off, and I'm glad I did. It just makes getting into position for this exercise as well as the one-arm pull a whole lot easier.
What? Pull it.
In his basement gym, he has a dedicated flat, incline, and decline press, a Smith machine, a couple of squat racks, a leg press hack squat combo, a universal machine, a standing calf, a T-bar row, and quite a few other things. Up until recently, he had a Nautilus Bicep Machine and a set of dumbbells from 20 to 100, which I was happy to help him find a new home for. Whenever he sees my videos or pictures of my gym, he's always very impressed by how far the equipment has come. He says that back in his day, for the most part, equipment was very primitive, but now everything is so smooth and refined, and he loves training with this new stuff. I wasn't sure if he was going to be mad that I took the seat off of the bicep machine because he likes to leave things as they are, but I think with the seat off, he found the machine more effective, just like I do. You want to try where the handle goes behind your head, or is that going to hurt your shoulder? All right, you can come on in. Tell the truth, you regret getting rid of this machine?
Yeah.
First time using the pendulum squat. I tell everybody this is my best quad exercise. Tell me what you think.
It's great.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's dynamite. Whew.
Here's the torso arm machine. This is the machine my dad went and picked up for me. We got it for $200 on Craigslist.
Nice.
We then moved inside for forearms and traps, and I wanted him to have a chance to use some of this Powertec equipment, and I think he really liked it. Here we're using the preacher curl attachment connected to the multi-press with the handlebar removed and a tricep rope attached.
Yeah. Come on. Let go.
We then moved on to isolateral shrugs using the Powertec Multipress. I really like this more than dumbbells, and I prefer it over using a Smith bar or a barbell because I can stand between the handles rather than grabbing a bar that would either be in front of me or behind me. I just find this easier on the back. One of the best shrugs you've ever done. Alright, so this is the ab core. This is the machine that I paid about 4 times too much for a couple of reasons. But I'll be interested to know what you think about this machine. I know you had talked about wanting a Nautilus machine similar to this at one point. This is just our warm-up set now.
It feels good.
So that machine,
It's nice.
good machine, good. Now the band is on, and this completely changes the exercise. You like that band on there better?
Yeah. That was 20.
So we just finished a very good workout. As you probably know, this is my dad. He's the one who brought the bicep machine to me, the Body Masters machine to me, the torso arm machine to me. And I thought it would be cool to interview him because he's been lifting for a long time. So can you tell us what age you started lifting?
About age 15.
15. And how many shows did you do in your prime?
Probably about 5.
And of those 5 shows, can you tell us briefly what placings you got and what shows they were?
I got about 4th in Teenage Virginia. I got 3rd in Mr. European. I got 5th in Mr. Richmond. And the other ones I probably placed in the top 10. The other couple shows.
So in the past, I told the audience kind of what got you into bodybuilding. And if you had to say there was one particular thing that got you in, or maybe 1 or 2 things, what are those?
I just wanted to be bigger. I was thin. I was skinny. I just wanted to put on weight and look good.
I'd say mission accomplished because I did show a couple of your older pictures, your teenage picture, and you were definitely cut for the time. So who is your favorite bodybuilder of all time? Maybe give me your top 3 favorite bodybuilders, past, present.
Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And I thought it was kind of funny in one of the videos I mentioned that you watched Pumping Iron in the theater when it was released. How many times did you sit through that movie and watch it back to back to back without leaving the movie theater?
I believe it was 3 to 5 times in a row.
That's a lot of Pumping Iron. Do you have a favorite exercise of all time or one that you saw your best results from?
Probably squats.
In your prime, what were you squatting?
350 to 4 for a lot of reps. I never maxed out 1 rep. I never did 1 rep of anything. I always did reps and controlled the weight that I was using.
What was your max body weight?
About 230.
230 at what height?
5'8".
I do remember that when I was younger. He was big, definitely much bigger than the average person. Of all the exercises we did today, and even the ones that you sampled, Did you have one that stood out as being extremely effective, or one that you just liked better than all the rest?
I liked them all, and I love the ab machine. I had a great workout with you. They were all good machines.
And so I've told people that the Nautilus Pullover is probably one of my favorite machines, if not my favorite, just for back. What do you think about that one?
Great. It's very effective. Good stretch. Makes the lats feel good. I liked it very much.
And so this is a home gym channel, and you do have a very impressive home gym. What made you decide to take your passion from having, worked out in commercial gyms to moving all of this equipment in your basement all those years ago? So over 30 years ago, you had a very impressive gym, basically a commercial gym in your basement. What made you go that route?
Just very convenient to go downstairs in the basement and work out and have everything I needed.
So a lot of my training has been high intensity or DC training, and I know that your training goes way back. What do you think of high intensity training, the Mike Mincer way, the Arthur Jones way, Boyer Coy way?
They're all great workouts. Whatever works for you, do it. If it's not for you, don't do it. If it is, go for it.
Did you have a system of training or a program that you liked and that you saw your best results with? And if so, what was that?
I would go 3 days lifting heavy, skip 1 day, and then 3 days light, but each time I would do different exercises, never the same thing to confuse the muscle.
So it was push-pull legs, is that right?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
And when you were working out in commercial gyms, I know that you said that you had a Nautilus gym. Did you ever do the Nautilus circuit?
Yes. That was in Richmond. At the time, it was the top-of-the-line Nautilus equipment in the mid-'80s, early '80s.
That was our back, bicep, and tri workout, and a brief interview with my dad. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Anything you want to say before you go?
Had a great workout with you, and hope we can do many more.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it or found it entertaining, please consider liking the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. In the description of this video, I have quite a few affiliate links. Some of those can save you some money. If any of my videos or reviews have helped you, please consider using one of those affiliate links. You can find me on Instagram at Home Gym Hacks and Reviews. And remember, if your equipment lacks, I got the hacks. Take care, everyone.